Okay, so now.
Der Idot in sein Leben, Matreis Wort auf sein Bruch, in das hat ihm gegeben, sein alte Liede noch. In wo's verschlechtes trefft ihm ihn, wo soll ihm nicht geschehen? Trut durch ihn ist zufrieden, gleich wie Kornike Wein. Nur sein Punnen wird blass, die Augen werden nass, sein Herz wird vergossen mit Blut. Sie starken sein Herzen, sie stillen sein Schmerz, nimmt sich trösten damit. Gott in seinem Mischbett ist gerecht, mit Tulken wohl nicht sagen, Gott ist schlecht. Gott weiß, was tut, sich ruft keinem nicht. Gott in sein Mischbett ist gerecht. Gott in sein Mischbett ist gerecht. Mit Tulkin wohl nicht sagen, Gott ist schlecht. Gott weiß, was tut, sich ruft keinem nicht. Gott in sein Mischbett ist gerecht. Der Jid ist keinmal glücklich, leiten ewig on. Gebrochen in Stücklich ist die jüdische Nation. Hat kein Heim, kein Land, kein Freund, kein Dresden warm Wort. Die Schöne sind bei ihm, sie scheint nicht mehr hast ihm dort und dort. A verschottene Gern, a fremder ist überall wird geplagt. Hat Zures viel und doch leider still. Weint sich nicht aus in Sorg. Gott in sein Mischbett ist gerecht. Mit kein Wohl nicht sagen, Gott ist schlecht. Gott weiß, was tut, ihm sich ruft keinem nicht. Gott in sein Mischbett ist gerecht. Gott in sein Mischbett ist gerecht. Mit keinem wohl nicht sagen, Gott ist schlecht. Gott weiß, was tut, ihm sich ruft keinem nicht. Gott in sein Mischbett ist gerecht. Kemat in alle Deure steht Homen auf, in sich mit Kol HaMeures dem schwachen Jidl Sof. jetzt 20. Jahrhundert und Freund der Innerreich, ne hatten je geräumt, geplündert, dort in Sanreich. A schlechter Ivan, a Hindkruscherwan, hat vergossen das Blut in dem Jid. A blutigen Jam hat gemacht den Pogrom. Das Jidl singt weiter sein Lied. Gott in sein Mischbett ist gerecht. Nicht kein Mund nicht sagen, Gott ist schlecht. Gott weiß, was tut, ihm sich straft keinem nicht. Gott in sein Mischbett ist gerecht. Gott in sein Mischbett ist gerecht. Nicht kein Mund nicht sagen, Gott ist schlecht. Gott weiß, was tut, und sich straft keinem nicht. Gott in sein Mischbett ist gerecht, gerecht.
Okay, so let's start reading it. Janet, please, can you read the English? Janet?
The online Milken Archive of Jewish Music offers detailed liner notes of Professor Neil W. Levine for the song Gott und sein Mishpat ist gerecht. God and his judgment are just, which was written by Louis Gilrod and David Meyerowitz for the production in 1903 of the drama Gebrochene Herzen, Broken Hearts by Zalman Lieben. The play explores intergenerational conflicts within an immigrant family headed by Nahum Estrin, a cantor.
Go on.
Briefly, it is in the second act that Nahum composes and sings, together with the choir, Gott und sein Mishpat, ostensibly for entertainment at the signing of the Noim.
Noim.
Say it again?
Noim.
Noim, for the wealthy, Mr. Tashkin's son's marriage to another woman, which Nahum must attend. Obviously, the song which recalls the Jews' steadfastness to God and faithful acceptance of his judgment despite suffering, persecution, and injustice throughout history also reflects his own dejected mood and his family's plight.
Thank you, Janet. Thank you. Elaine, can you start?
Sure. Der Jid hat in sein Leben a Trostwort auf sein Bruch, und das hat ihm gegeben sein alter Seide noch. So the Jew has in his life a consoling word. That was the only thing I could think of for that. Couldn't find it in the dictionary, but a consoling word for his catastrophes, for his woes, and his great grandfather, great grandfather, gave it to him or told it to him. The consoling word, I guess. Und was für schlechts es trefft dem Jiden was soll ihm nicht geschehen, tragt durch und ist zufrieden, gleich wie gar nicht gewinn. And what kind of misfortune befalls a Jew? What doesn't happen to him? Well, I guess like everything happens to him. He carries through. He carries through. He carries on. He carries through, and he's happy as if nothing had happened.
Yeah,
I think.
yeah.
Yeah.
Any questions? Any question? Yeah, Rafael, please.
Yeah, I would say Alter Zeta is not great-grandfather, it's his old grandfather. Great-grandfather would be Elter Zeta.
Ah, okay.
And
I was debating that. Yeah. Okay.
and notice the nit, was soll im nit geschehen. That's the Yiddish way of saying whatever. Whatever might happen to him. It uses a negative, but in English we don't.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Whatever.
Vinkl?
Thank you.
Vinkl?
Yeah, I had thought that last phrase, "was soll im nit geschehen," I thought it meant it shouldn't happen to him, no matter what fortune. And it's like that to keep bad luck away. You don't want to say it's going to happen, but no matter what bad thing befalls him, that should not befall him. Was soll im nit geschehen. It's like like chas v'chalil. Could it be interpreted that way?
Yeah, it's no matter what happens to him, no
Yeah.
matter
thought-
what bad things
No,
happen.
but I
to
thought
him.
it was like a way to avoid bad things. It's like spitting 3 times. It shouldn't happen. Whatever bad thing, which shouldn't happen. Like God forbid it happen. Was soll im nit.
Okay. Elaine, can you continue just a
Sure.
moment? Then? Go.
Sure. Der Yid
but-
hat,
No, just a moment. Something here. Okay. Here.
noch, okay.
No.
Oh,
no.
nor, sorry. Nor sein Punim wird blass, die Augen werden nass. Sein Herz wird vergossen mit Blut. Zu starken sein Herz und zu stillen sein Schmerz, nimmt sich Trösten damit. So, only his face is pale and his eyes are wet, and his heart becomes inundated with blood.
Glass is not, what did you say? Still?
No, I didn't get to that yet.
No.
Blas is pale.
Pale.
Pale, right.
Yeah. To strengthen his heart and to calm his pain, he takes comfort with it. And the dermid is with it, with what his grandfather, the consoling word that his grandfather told him.
Good.
Thank you, Elaine. Thank you. Hilda, can you read it, Hilda?
Gott und sein Mishpat is gerecht. God and his judgment is correct. Mentor kein mal nicht sagen, God is schlecht. We must never say, God is bad. God weiß, was tut. God knows what he is doing. Umsicht streift keinem nicht. He never punishes anyone unjustly. Gott und sein Mishpat is gerecht. God and his judgment is correct.
Okay.
I just wanted to say something.
Yeah.
Singer sang the word tut as tit. Is that like either?
It's dialect. Teeth
It's
is
dialect.
Southern Yiddish.
Either. Okay.
Okay. Basia? Basia.
Yes,
Basia.
Bonnie. Yes,
Bonnie.
I like
Bonnie.
Basia. Basia is my
Like
favorite.
Basia. I saw Basia from Robert. Bonnie. Yeah.
I couldn't follow what mish in the first line and first line and elsewhere. Mishpat.
Judgment.
What is it? I'm sorry.
Judgment.
Judgment. Oh, okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Ralph, can you read, please?
Der Jid is kein Mal glücklich. Leidt von eben an. Gebrach, gebrochen is in Sticklach is the Yiddish Nation. The Jew is never lucky.
Happy.
He suffers from eternity. He's broken into pieces, and his Yiddish nation also.
So the Yiddish nation is in Stickler.
In Sticklach, in pieces.
Yeah, is in pieces. Yeah. Thank you. Any question until now?
Yeah, glücklich is happy, not lucky.
Happy. Yeah.
Happy, okay.
Is Mazel Tov.
Well, Mazel Dick is lucky. Oh, Mazel Dick is lucky, not glücklich. Okay.
Oh, right.
Someone is talking.
Leah.
Leah, mute yourself. Yes, Morty.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
I
We
had
can
a
also-
terrible time getting on. I finally contacted Julia and she sent me another link and I'm able to get on right now. That's why the
Okay.
TV was on because I couldn't get on. Did you
Okay,
have a
so
problem? Did anybody else have a problem?
No, except
No.
maybe you had an old link.
you probably used an old link.
It's the same link that I use all the
Right.
time.
Even an
Yes,
old link
It
is the
doesn't
same.
matter. I've got you now. It's
Leah.
fine.
Okay.
Leah,
Okay, great.
you have to say, oh, yeah, broch.
Oya Boch is this is the MS.
Okay, Morty, yes.
Yes, the Bochner and Beinfeld dictionary shows Glick as both understandings, as both translations, good luck and happiness. And I guess that's why the song Bissale Mazel, Bissale Glick
Sure.
has the meaning of good luck.
Oh, interesting.
So it can be both
Sure.
translations,
Right.
of both meanings.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Morty. Beverly, can you read?
Yes. Hat kein Heim, kein hat kein Heim, kein Land, kein Freitness. He doesn't have a home?
Right.
Yes.
Shouldn't it say hat nicht kein Heim? No.
Fine.
You can do it with or without. It's up to you.
Right.
Kein Dresden, Warenwort. So he doesn't have a home, he doesn't have a land, he doesn't even have friends.
Right.
And I don't know how you translate Dresden.
Comfort.
Oh, so he doesn't have comfort or even a warm word. Die
Right.
schöne Sonne for ihm sie scheint nicht. This beautiful sun for him, it doesn't even shine. Me hasst ihm da und dort. They hate him here and there. But there's this another song about the sun. Oh yeah, I forgot.
Molly Pecan song.
That's right. Why do you? Yeah. Okay. That's it.
Beverly, just pause here because people raise their hand and you will
sure.
continue.
No problem.
Steve, okay, Steve.
Yeah, I don't know if this is a Maurice question or a Raphael question, but the use of kind in that sentence, is it more than no? Is it like never? Never with a home, never with a land? Or is it just I have no?
No, it's just the negative.
Yeah, right.
No, none. I don't have a home.
Right.
He
No,
is.
right. Okay.
Okay, Rafael, please.
Yeah, Yiddish is a bit different from German in this respect. Cain is not by itself a negator. But it's only used in a negative construction. The negator is at the end of the line, nit, and he does not have a home, a land, friends.
No.
So the nit is there, and it
Right.
covers all three of those usages of Cain.
Oh, so they could put it at the end? Oh,
Yeah.
you're right. I realize that's where the knit is.
Okay.
They
Thank
Yeah,
you.
cut
Chab
this
Cain
kind-
Haim nit. Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh,
certainly.
Thank you.
I must say, a real cheerful earful.
Okay,
very
Elaine.
I just was wondering, the last reference is to the nation. And I had a problem with would nation be, would they use a plural verb for nation? Would they use a plural, or when it says hot came home? Are they talking about he, or are they talking about the nation?
the Jewish people.
Yeah.
I
Right,
I think
right.
when this was written, there was no state of Israel.
Right.
Well, no, it's
So
the Jewish
he
people.
means the territorial nation.
I understand that,
Otherwise,
but
they use the word folk, the Yiddish folk.
right, but I guess what I'm asking is in the translation, we're translating it as he has no land. He has no he.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm wondering,
Everything, the first line is der Yid, and
Der
everything
Yid, the
else
Jew.
follows.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
the other lines in that stanza follow from that.
Right.
except that the line about the Jew is never happy, he suffers from time immemorial, broken in pieces, is the Jewish nation.
Correct.
And then it continues with he for the
okay.
Jew. Yeah, that's what I found it confusing. I'm not saying
I think he means the Jewish people, but he used the word nation for some reason.
No, I understand that,
Yeah,
but
right.
following that,
Right.
we're going back to talking not about the nation, but about the Jew. That's my question.
Okay, Rafael.
No, the Jewish nation, I think.
Yeah, you can
None-
tell by the grammar.
Okay.
Look back at that. It's die Yiddish Nation. He makes that feminine. Therefore, when it goes and refers to it would have to be the Yid. Otherwise,
Okay.
it would be sie hat kein Heim.
Okay.
Well, that's.
And nation rhymes with Ibicon. So
Oh, yeah,
that's
yeah.
probably
Oh, I
why
know
he
that.
used nation.
I know that. Okay, thank you.
Very good questions, though.
Ralph, I saw that you raised your hand before.
Yeah, I always thought that Cain means any. Kein land, any land. Kein Freund nicht. But that's the way I thought it was.
Not in this case, I don't think.
Okay.
Okay, Beverly, go on.
Yeah, he doesn't have any land. Sure. You want me to continue?
Yes, please.
Oh, that's a hard word. A verschaltener ger. He's the ger is the enemy, right?
No, it's a
No,
stranger.
there is stranger.
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 And verscholtener is cursed. He's
Curse. Couldn't think of the word. A fremder is he's not, we don't know him, or he's not.
Oh, he's a stranger wherever he goes.
Again, a stranger.
It doesn't it mean a stranger he is?
What?
Doesn't it mean that he is a stranger?
Yes.
Yeah.
Stranger is he.
Stranger he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, but okay, that's for the poem.
What is verscholtener?
Verscholtener cursed.
Cursed. Stranger.
Shelton.
What?
One at a time.
Cursed. Cursed.
Oh, is verscholtener. Oh.
Right.
Thank you.
Take off the far.
Right.
Got it.
A fremde. Überall wird gepluckt. Overall, he becomes, I'm not sure what that word is.
To
Not overall, everywhere. Everywhere.
I am in Yiddish.
Yeah, but what is geplogt? That's the question.
I got tormented, harassed, afflicted.
Everywhere he is tormented. Hat Zures viel. He has a lot of trouble. On doch light there still. And still he puts up with it. Weint sich.
Quietly.
What'd you say, Morty?
Quietly, still, quietly.
Oh yeah, but light is to put up with it, right?
I think suffer. Is it light suffer?
Suffer
Yes.
quietly.
Suffer is I think is good. He suffers quietly. Weint sich gut aus und sagt. He cries himself out very well, and then he says.
Okay. Thank you.
Then
Thank you, Beverly.
I guess we have the train.
Marsha?
Yeah, geplucked looks to me like you pluck a chicken, but you say it's a different meaning. But wouldn't it be like a cognate? Elaine is always looking for cognates.
I think it's probably a cognate with the word plague.
Oh, plague, but also
what cognate?
Refoil shockled me the cop.
Yeah.
Refoil shockled me the cop. Refoil, yes.
Well, I love these folk etymologies. It might be cognate to the word to plow. Who knows? Well, people do know, but I don't. But
what's a cognate?
I wanted to point out, cognate means similar, of the same origin if you go back into other languages. But I wanted to point out that word ger in the first line. These days, I like to translate ger as immigrant.
Oh,
okay. That's a point.
But,
Okay,
I'm pretty sure, when I was rereading the song, because recently we listened to the song Ohne Heim, homeless, which is about the gypsies. And I think they also use the word ger, referring to the gypsies, that they wander, that they're cursed, they're without a land of their own.
Can you point out
in Hebrew, ger is someone that is changing
a stranger.
Convert. A stranger.
But also a convert. Also a convert.
That's it, a convert. In Hebrew, ger means a convert.
Yeah, right.
But also a stranger, no? Also a stranger, no?
No.
Huh.
In Hebrew, no.
How do you say a stranger in
stranger is zar.
Zar.
Fremde.
Yeah. Morty?
Yes, I think that the word ger is interesting. Yes, today it's understood as a convert, but in the biblical sense, at least in the Torah, the way it's used, ger by itself means a stranger who is somebody unknown or something. Then there's also the concept of ger toshav, right? Which is a stranger who lives among us, which is somebody who has been accepted within the group, but is not really part of the group, but he has been accepted there.
There's also a ger tzaddik, no?
Ger tzedek.
Ger tzedek, yeah.
Which I thought meant, a righteous
which is
convert. A righteous convert, a true convert. No?
Yeah.
No, it's a dynasty.
A righteous
It's one of the Hasidic groups. The ger.
Is it righteous among the nation? No.
No.
It's the name of a rabbinical. You know how in Hasidic groups
I think righteous among the nation would be tzaddik.
They pass down the title of Rov and so on, and a Rebbe, and you have to be of the right lineage and so on. And Ger is the name of one of those Hasidic lineages.
No, not Ger, Gur.
Yeah, but it's right.
It's Gur.
It comes from the city of Gur.
That's Gur, not Ger.
Yeah, it's the name of the city.
It's Gur.
Right, like the Satmar. Satmar comes from Sotomeri or Kleinberg. Kleisenberg comes from Kleisenberg.
Yeah, but that's Gur.
Yeah,
it's
Gur. It doesn't have anything to do with Ger.
With Ger, no. Bonnie?
Yeah, I thought in Judaism that we're supposed to accept a convert as one of us, as no different. So I'm having difficulty with the way that the ger is depicted as not one of us, or strange.
Yeah, but here it's not like this. Okay, maybe Refoil will explain it better than me.
Do you get my meaning? So, I mean, I know so many converts who, are presidents of synagogues and whatnot.
But it's not related to what is going on. Okay, Refoil.
Yeah, over time, the word has changed its meaning. And here it's using one of the many meanings. Originally, the word means to dwell. Garti, I have dwelt in Hebrew. And so in biblical Hebrew, a ger is someone who is living in a place where he wasn't born. He's dwelling there. He's a dweller. And then over time, it's changed its meaning. But here, I believe it's using one of the oldest meanings. It's not the meaning of a convert. It's not the meaning of someone from the rabbinic dynasty of Gur. It's the old meaning, someone who is dwelling in a place where he wasn't born. And that's why I like to call it immigrant. But of course, the word ger has acquired many, many meanings over time, as many words do.
And
of course,
and that's why it says a fremde is there, a stranger. This that explains the words before.
Right. And in this context,
right,
clearly it's not an immigrant and it's not a rabbinical dynasty. It's a stranger.
A stranger. Okay, so let's go on. Henrietta, since we translated it, just read it, okay? Henrietta, you can do it?
She may have stepped out.
No, she's here. Henrietta, you can read it?
You're talking to me?
Yes, please. Can you just read it? Because we translated it, so just read it if you can.
I'll just translate it.
Just read.
Gott in sein Mishpah ist gerecht. Mentor kein Mal nicht sagen, Gott ist schlecht. Gott weiß, was tut. Ihm ist trefft keinem nicht. Gott in sein Mishpah ist gerecht.
Good.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah, we translated it, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Karen, can you read, please?
Kemmat in alle Doris steht Haman of almost in all the generations. There is a Haman. Haman.
Yes, Haman is good.
Und sucht mit Kol Hamor, I don't know.
Hamoiris.
Hamoiris. Das schwachen Edels Sof. And looks, I don't know that Hamoiris word. I'm sorry.
It's the word moire, but plural. Fear, terror.
And looks for with all fear for the weak, to end the weak Jews. Auf jetzt in 20. Jahrhundert, and now in the 20th century, an Freund erinnert euch, without friends, and I don't know that word.
Erinnert is remember. This is Deutschmerisch.
You remember? Men hat dem Jid geräubt, geplundert, dort in Sören Reich. they robbed and plundered the Jews there in the rule of the Tsars.
Good. Okay, so you will continue, but first I see that Elaine raised her hand. Elaine?
Yeah, I want to go back to Unzucht mit Kol Hamoiris. Can you I can't make that be a sentence.
Okay, Maurice,
Like
can you translate it?
who's fearful? They look with fear on the weak Jews for the weak Jews the end of the weak Jews. I don't get where that fear, how that makes sense.
Can I say
Right,
what
so
the translation is?
Okay, Maurice.
they're referring to Haman, that in every generation, a Haman rises up who's trying to end the Jews. That's the Suf.
Right.
And Schwachen Yidel Suf, the weak Jews, to put an end.
Right.
And
So
Hamoyris, I've never seen that word before, but I think it just means to try to terrify the Jews, to try to scare them out of their wits. That's what I can make out.
okay, so how that's I can't figure where that so how would you translate that? And Zucht it looks to me like mit Kol Hamoiris goes with Unzucht, which is
Right.
the Haman.
Right. That the Haman seeks to put an end to the Jews with every terror, every terrible.
Okay. So
Yeah,
the
I think
Jews are the
that's
ones
how.
that he want
I'm not sure, but that's
the
what I think it
Moiris is
means.
for the Jews, not
Right.
Haman. Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, Mariv?
Translated as and attempts with all kinds of terror to destroy the weak, defenseless Jew.
Good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Good. Vinkl?
And that's pretty much what I was going to say. But aside,
Okay.
like what's going on now, that using terrorism, using the fear that people have of scapegoating one people, that's the way to attack your enemy.
Okay.
That's what Homans do in every generation. They use terrorism. They use the fear that people have of Gers, of the others.
Okay. Thank you, Vinkl. So, Karen, please continue.
A schlechter Ivan, an evil Russian. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
A Hund, Khrushchevan, a dog, Khrushchevan. That's the name of a Russian oppressor. Vergossen das Blut von dem Jid, poured the blood of the Jew. Blutigen Yom hat gemacht dem pogrom, bloody sea. The pogrom made a bloody sea. Das Yidel singt weiter sein Lied. The Jew continues to sing his song.
Okay, just read it. So, okay.
Say that again, please.
Just read the next one.
Okay. Gott und sein Mishpat is gerecht. God in his justice is right. Mentor can mal nicht sagen Gott is schlecht. One can never say that God is evil. Gott weiß was tut. God knows what he does. Siehst straft keinem nicht. He doesn't do anything for no reason.
Good.
Strafen is to punish.
He doesn't punish for no reason. Thank you. Gott und sein Mishpat is gerecht. God and his justice is right.
Thank you. Thank you, Karen. So I see. Sorale. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, am I supposed to read?
No, your hand is up. So you wanted.
Right. There was a word. It's forgotten. I thought it meant forget, and this lady read it as something else.
No, vergossen is to
It's to pour.
To
Pour.
spill. You're
Right.
thinking
To
of
spill. That comes
vergessen.
from the word gießen.
Gießen, and this is the past tense.
Yeah, you're thinking of vergessen, Sarala.
Oh, and this is
and
Fargosen.
that's
Thank you.
vergossen.
And what does
Okay.
it mean? There were so many voices, I didn't quite get that. What is the
Pores.
Pour the blood.
Pores, thank you.
Sure.
She had said inundate. Inundate was good.
Okay, Elaine?
Yeah, I had a question about the pogroms, the sentence, the pogroms made a bloody sea. I think it was on the prior paragraph.
It's in. Yeah.
Yes. So why is it dem pogrom rather than der pogrom? If pogrom,
I think because he's referring to a specific pogrom in 1903 in Kishinev.
Oh, okay.
Same
Okay.
pogrom. Because he's already mentioned Khrushchevan, who was the anti-Semite who prompted it. So I think he means this pogrom.
Yes.
Okay, so, Leah.
That was a good question.
Okay, let's listen to it once again. And I will mute you. Okay.
Der Idot in sein Leben, Matreis Wort auf sein Bruch, in das hat ihm gegeben, sein alte Seide noch. In wo's für a schlechtes trefft den ihn, wo soll ihm nicht geschehen? Trut doch in ist zufrieden, gleich wie gar nicht gewehen, nur sein Punnen wird blass.
Hey, what happened here? Sorry.
It must be the same little man my wife has in her computer that keeps messing things up.
Okay. Okay, now what happened? What happened here? Something, okay. Something doesn't want to do what it's supposed to do. Okay, let's try again. I don't know. No. Let's try again, okay?
Jet stream.
Der Idot in sein Leben, Matreis Wort auf sein Bruch, in das hat ihm gegeben, sein alte Seide noch. In wo's für a schlechtes trefft den ihn, wo soll ihm nicht geschehen? Trut doch in ist zufrieden, gleich wie gar nicht gewehen. Nur sein Punnen wird blass, die Augen werden nass, sein Herz wird vergossen mit Blut. Sie starken sein Herz und sie stillen sein Schmerz, nimmt sich trösten damit. Gott in sein Mischbett ist gerecht, mit Tulken mollit sagen, Gott ist schlecht. Gott weiß, was tut, sie struft keinem nicht. Gott in sein Mischbett ist gerecht. Gott in sein Mischbett Der Jid ist keinmal glücklich, leiten ewig on. Gebrochen in Stückstücklich ist die jüdische Nation. Hat kein Heim, kein Land, kein Freund, kein Dresden warm Wort. Die schöne Sinn war ihm sicher nicht, hast ihm da und dort. A verschottene Gern, a fremder is überall wird geplogt. Hat ist viel und doch leider still. Wehnt sich geht euch in Sorg. Gott in sein Licht ist gerecht. Mit kein Mund nicht sagen, Gott ist schlecht. Gott weiß, was tut, ihm sich ruft keine nicht. Gott in sein Licht ist gerecht. Gott in sein Licht ist gerecht. Mit kein Mund nicht sagen, Gott ist schlecht. Gott weiß, was tut, ihm sich ruft keinem nicht. Gott in sein Licht ist gerecht. Gemat in alle Deure steht Homen auf, in sich mit Kol Hamoires, dem schwachen Jidl sagt. Durch jetzt im 20. Jahrhundert und Freund der ihn erreicht, mir hat den Jid geräumt, geplündert, dort in Sarnreich. A schlechter Ivan, a Hindkruscherwan, hat vergossen das Blit in dem Jid. A blitigen Jam hat gemacht den Pogrom. Das Jidl singt weiter sein Lied. Gott in sein Mischbett ist gerecht. Mit kein Mund nicht sagen, Gott ist schlecht. Gott weiß, was tut, ihm sich ruft keinem nicht. Gott in sein Licht ist gerecht. Gott in sein Licht ist gerecht. Mit kein Mund nicht sagen, Gott ist schlecht. Gott weiß, was tut, und sich ruft keinem nicht. Gott in sein Licht ist gerecht.
Okay. Yes, Bob?
Wow, so powerful and so sad. I don't know if Maurice was thinking about it, but this is unfortunately Holocaust Memorial Remembrance Day. And I was listening to some of the speeches at the UN talk about, very powerful and ooh, wow on anti-Semitism. I'm sure there are lots of Yiddish expressions about how much help that will bring, but go nicht helfen, or and on from there.
Okay, so Bob, since you said it is today the International Remembrance Day of the Holocaust, and I asked Sol to read us a poem that he wrote about the Holocaust. So, Sol, please, just listen. We are not going to discuss it, or we are not going to translate it. I sent it beforehand to all of you. So please, Sol.
Thank you, Mina, for not delving too deep into the meaning. The name of the poem is called Kristallnacht. Wat geheet als het weer een slag. Het zal weer zo schrecklich, in dem wat men nicht getracht. Als zo'n Überkehrnis mit ein Mut wegwischt, das Jiddisch Volk auszumecken, seine Gläuben zu verflecken. Über ganz Deutschland hat man Schielen verbrennt, geworden intige Zinden bei fremden Händen. Schaben zerschmettert, Teures mit Telesem zerstört. Die Jiden haben geweint und geschrien, Herr Wehe hat geheiert. Tausende Gewölbe sind geworden verschlossen. Stilleheit, Jeden sind geworden vernimmen, verdrossen. 90 Teute, 30.000 vernimmen. Mehr wie 250 Schienen sind umgekommen. Feuers haben geflackert im Himmel, heuer gelaufen durch schwarze Reuer. Derweil der Antisemiten haben gesungen heuer. Wie geht zu vergessen Jiddisch Blit? Also hat sich der Chorben ungeheuben mit Kristallnacht. Bis 6 Millionen Jiden sind geworden, weggemacht.
Thank you, Sol. Thank you. I sent you the song, I sent you the poem beforehand, so if you want to go into it, and read it at home, or ask Sol any questions, so please do it, but thank you again, Sol.
Oh, you mean you emailed it?
I emailed it, yes.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, Sarah, since you were not on our list the week before, you didn't get it. You will get everything from next week on, okay?
Oh, okay. I would love
but I can send it to you as well, okay?
Thank you.
I'll just write down to send it to you.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Okay, wrote it down. Okay, so now for something completely different, and that's the story that we read about the family with the son that is amazing and does all kinds of things that, the family has to endure. And the last thing that he did was to join a group that is named Pioneers, and the mother is worried about what's going on in this group. And he says that it's only, a group that is striving for peace and for peace for everyone. So the mother is, she is convinced. And then the Seder Nacht is arriving, and she is preparing the Seder and everything. And she's looking around, and the Tachshit is not there. So they are going to look for the Tachshit where he's gone. So let me share the story with you.
I put the Soul PDF in the chat for Sarah.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, so you have it. Okay, great. Thank you, Marie.
Sure.
So let's here, share. And I will make it bigger in one moment.
Sorry, Mina.
So, yes.
You forgot to mention something very important, the red pajamas.
Oh, yeah, the red pajamas, I forgot, exactly. Yeah, and so one day the mother she says that the red pajamas are missing. So, and we will see where the red pajamas went. So, yes, Morty, thank you. So, Noch dem wie es. Barbara, can you read it?
Okay. Noch dem.
The last sentence.
Yeah.
The last sentence.
Okay.
Can you make it aggressive?
Noch größer?
Yeah,
Okay.
not
A bissel.
Okay. Now let me put it.
a bissel.
Okay.
Now we have to get to the, yeah. Okay, good.
Okay. Noch dem.
Or yeah. So noch dem wie es is weg noch a halbe show following his having gone still a half hour out. Seinen mir geworden eingeduldet. You know, I was getting impatient. Meiner is a Royce in gas, and my husband went out into the street. Suchen dem Prinz unseren, to look for our prince. Und ich bin geblieben sitzen in gehackte Zorus, and I remained sitting in gehackte
Misery.
Dwelling in my misery.
Good.
Trachtendik, wer verweest, wo mein Ben Yochid is ahin gekommen, and wondering who, and yeah, what I'm wondering who knows where my only son, or well, my dear son, I think he's an only son, got to, you know, had gotten to. Should I go on?
Yes.
In a Weile herum kommt meiner zu laufen, and in a little while my husband came running, halb tot von Schreck, half dead from terror, from fear, und auf Regnung, and very upset. Mit verbrochene Hand and wringing hands, und ruft sich ab zu mir, komm, Mama, ich hab Nachricht von dein Tachshit. You know, come, come, Mama. You'll see, you'll and see what Nachricht you're going to ship from your darling son.
Another sentence.
Okay. Mein Herz ist mir schier erreus gefallen von Schreck, and my heart was pretty downcast from fear. Und ich bin gegangen mit ihm, wohin hat mich geführt, and I followed him where he was going.
Thank you, Barbara.
Thank you.
Rafael, will you continue?
Wenn ich bin zugekommen zum Corner, when I arrived at the corner von unserer Gas of our street, und guck getan, was dort kommt vor, and I looked at what was happening there, bin ich schier gefallen in Chaloshes. I practically fell into a faint. Mein Devele steht sich auf a Kasten von oranges. Steht sich auf a Kasten von oranges. My little David is standing on an orange crate. Neben ihm steht a größere Stecken, and near him there is a long stick, a welchen sind aufgehangen, es seinen aufgehangen meine rote pajamas, on which were hanging my red pajamas. Was it is wie fun, which appears like a flag. Arumim stehen a ganze chevra, a zelche kandesim wie and around him are standing a group of such jokers as he is. When mein Devele halt a feierdicken speech, and my little David is conducting a fiery speech, warft mit die zwei dare verschmierte Händlich. He is gesturing with his two thin, greasy, or smeared hands. Dreht mit dem Keppel. He is twirling his head und schreit mit dem ganzen Koyach, and he's screaming with all his strength. We must have a free country. Wir dürfen haben a freien Land. We must stop the atom bomb. Wir müssen abstellen dem Atombomb. Die Hydrogen, das Wasserstoff, und all other bombs, and all the andere bombs. We must not be afraid of the law. Wir müssen sich nicht schrecken von dem Gericht. Hat well, you wanted me to translate. Hat ungewissen auf a lachendicken policeman. He pointed at a laughing policeman, welcher is gestanden und ausgehört mein Davidel's speech. The policeman who was standing and listening to my little David's speech. We must all be united. Wir müssen sich vereinigen. And our slogan must be, und die Parole muss sein, no more wars, mehr nicht kein Milchoma, hat geschrien. He was shouting out. Und sich derweil angewischt das Nesel, and meanwhile he was wiping his little nose, von welchen es hat gekappet, from which snot was running. Here, hurrah, haben geschrien seine Chaverim. His comrades were shouting. The pioneers. Der Herren die Diborim, listening, having heard these words, habe ich sich stark erschrocken. I was really afraid. Gleich zugelaufen zu ihm, immediately ran to him, und sich genommen betten, wie bei a Goslin, and I began to plead as one pleads with a robber. Shall I continue?
Sure. Yes, please. Another paragraph. Yeah.
Davila, hey Davy, hab Rachmanis auf dein Tate Mama. Have some mercy on your parents. Hey Ruf zu reden azoi. Stop speaking like this. Du wirst doch uns bringen auf den Feuer. You're gonna bring us into the fire. Me wird uns ois schicken von der country. They'll send us out of the country. Wo wollen wir sich ahintun mit unser bissel Armkeit? Where will we go to with our poor possessions, with our little bit of poverty? Come besser come home instead. Me darf uprichten dem Seder. We've got to celebrate the Seder. Alles ist zugegret. Everything is all prepared. Und man muss anheben. And we've got to start it. Es wird spät, because it's getting late. Du bist doch der Prinz heint Abend. You are, of course, tonight, the prince. Und muss sitzen beim Tisch neben Taten. You've got to sit next to your father at the table. As ach en weh zu dir, nachts meine. How am I going to translate that? Woe betide us.
Well done. Good grief.
My nachas, my joy.
Right.
Okay, thank you, Raphael. Thank
Bravo, bravo.
Yeah. Okay, Siboni, yes?
Yeah, well, it was way back in the beginning of this last paragraph, I believe. And there was the word warft, which I thought means throw, but there was a different take on it. Like,
yeah, warfen mit die Hand means to cast your hands here and there, to gesticulate.
So it was warfen mit die Hand. Okay.
Yeah. Warfen is by itself to cast, to throw. But I think in this particular context, what he's doing is, warft mit die zwei Dare verschmierte Händlach. So warfen mit die Hand means to gesticulate.
Okay.
And are his hands dirty because he's showing that he's a worker?
No, I think it's because he's wiping his nose with them, but found that out later.
That's why it's greasy.
Okay.
Can I ask a question?
But he's still a prince, okay?
Yeah.
Can I ask?
Yes, sir. Yes, yes.
Thank you.
Go on.
I couldn't find the hand raise. I thought oranges was Maransen.
Maranzen, but you can also say orangen.
Okay.
Orangen.
I know there are a lot of different ways.
Yeah,
Okay.
there is orangen and there is Maranzen. Yeah, it's here. Yeah. So where were we? Okay. Oberdevale. Yeah, Oberdevale here. Yeah. Okay, so Morty, please.
Aber Devale hat der Finn nicht gewollt hören. But Devale did not want to hear about this. Wir Sozialisten, hat gesagt, we socialists, he said, halten nicht von die Narrischkeiten. Do not believe in these nonsense. Hat sich ausgehiest, he coughed, geschleppt die Heiselech, pulled up his pants, welche haben gehalten beim Arupfallen, which were almost ready to fall out, und sich gewollt vernehmen auf dus nahe zum Reden. And he wanted to continue with his new speech.
No, of the snai is to start again, not the
start
music.
Again. Yeah, of those nights, he wanted to start speaking again. Hat sich derweil versammelt a groß neule marumim. In the meantime, a large crowd grew up around him. Ich hab gesehen, als du wird kein Sof nicht nehmen. I saw that there was going to be no end to this. Und mit Gitten wollen wir gar nicht machen. And we are not going to get anywhere with the good ways. Hab ich a Wunk getun zu meiner. I gave a wink to my husband. Hat mich verstanden. He understood me. Shall I go on?
Yes, please, just let me.
Okay. Yeah. Ich hab mit Impet herabgerissen meine Pyjamas. With strength, I pulled down my pajamas, Finstecken, from the pole. Koidem kol soll sein ois fun. To begin with, to end with this, with a flag. Dennoch haben wir beide ungenommen unser Tachshit. Afterwards, the two of us took our jewel under his arms, und ihm von dort weggeschleppt, and took him away from there. Es ist geworden a Gewalt, a big Gewalt. How do you translate Gewalt?
A cry.
Yeah, a big
uproar.
Yeah, a big uproar came up zwischen seinen Chaveren, among his friends, und a hilchige Gelächter zwischen der Eulen. And a great Gelächter is among the crowd. Wir haben ihn kaum herumgeschleppt in Stub. With effort, we brought him into the house, und mit Gewalt ihm weggesetzt beim Tisch. And with problems, we put him at the table.
Okay, thank you. What is ilchiger? I didn't translate it for some reason.
Echo.
Loud.
Okay. Echoing.
Okay.
And gelächter?
Laughter.
Laughter. So with loud laughter. Okay.
Loud laughter. Yeah. Okay. Yes, Elaine.
No, that was my question.
That was your question. I thought you have something else. Okay. So is Apunim. Rochelle, please.
Is Apunim gewesen gut ausgehungert.
He was quite hungry. Mistame
Mahmes.
Mahmes? I don't know what that is.
Because.
Because.
Oh, Mahmes, wenn hat der Sein und der schmeckt die feine Mechulim, Machlem auf den Tisch. Probably when he smelled
Because.
What?
Machmis is
Mahmes is because.
Oh, because
Because
he, okay, because he smelled he smelled and he saw the good foods on the tisch und übergehäupt die Fläscher Wein and the filled up bottles of wine hat der
No. Und überhaupt, and
especially.
especially, okay. Especially the bottles of wine hat er gleich vergessen sein Sozialism. He immediately and completely forgot his socialism mit die
Pioneers.
Pioneers und hat
Ganvision, Ganvision, yes.
Oh, gnädischen Schmeichel getan and a paradise, Ganedem?
No,
No, Ganavison.
I don't know what it means.
Like
It's
sly.
Oh,
like a
sly.
stolen
Oh,
smile.
Gnavision.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, one at a time. What does it mean?
Like Ganif.
Gone.
Mischievous.
Okay.
And
Thank you.
mischievous. And
Okay, a
mischievous,
Thank
exactly.
you.
Smile. Und seine Äugelech haben genommen Glanzen von Zufriedenheit, and his eyes were shining from pleasure.
Nothing that gefilte fish cannot solve.
That's right. And a bissel of yoyach auch.
A bissel of yoyach. Another sentence, okay, Rochelle?
Ich hab ihm reingeschleppt in kitchen. I schlepped him into the kitchen. Gegeben a Schüssel heiße Wasser, gave him a bowl of hot water und ihm geheißen sich herumwaschen and told him to get washed up.
Azoi.
Azoi. I have trouble with the Zions and the Vavs
Yeah.
in this.
Azoi.
Azoi, as soll euch sehen, leimisch.
Leitish.
Oh, leitish beim Seder, so that he should look like a person at the Seder. Hat
Okay.
Hat mir gefolgt, he listened to me, und ich hab
Geschassmeise.
Geschaffmeise.
I don't, Beschaffmeise ausgenutzt die Gelegenheit und ihm gegeben zu verstehen, als at die alle Stück, was treibt, passt nicht für a Yiddish Jüngele. She took the opportunity to tell him or that all of these shtick, these things that he's doing, is not appropriate for a Jewish boy.
Okay, thank you, Rochelle. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so
that was it.
Was mir, okay. David Katz?
Yes, Vinkl, was? Was mehr Sozialisten und Pioniers sollen sich die Fremde kochen damit, Jiddisch Kind darf trachten wegen Yisrael, unser eigen Land, welches ist uns so schwer angekommen.
Okay, stop because it never ends.
Yeah. What more? What is to me the socialism and pioneers? We should
No.
We should cook.
No. Sollen sich die Fremde
But so
kochen.
yeah, the others. I think the others should cook with. So how do I put that sentence together? A Jewish boy.
No, but here kochen der meat, it's not to cook.
To
You get
excite
mixed
with
up in
them,
that.
to get excited, get mixed up with, yeah.
Right.
Instead, I guess a Jewish boy needs to now think about Israel, about our own land, which is so difficult that it came to us with difficulty. Schwer angekommen. You're right. Und wir dürfen kämpfen, das aufzuhalten, und alle junge Leute und Mädels dürfen sich anschließen in der Jugend Aliyah. So, which is okay, and we need to fight to support up, to lift up, to maintain, and all young people and girls need to include themselves in this in the youth aliyah, aliyah for the young people.
But what does
to Israel.
Okay.
Yeah,
everyone knows what is the aliyah, what it means?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
I personally do not.
Okay.
Don't assume.
Sorry,
Don't assume.
Yeah, the immigration to Israel.
Okay.
Foreign in und helfen in das Land, traveling there and helping to build the land für unser Volk, für die Säumen, welche sind verblieben von die 6 Millionen Jiden, die sind umgekommen in die camps. So to help, build the land there, to go there and help build the land for our people and for all the orphans, which remained from the 6 million, which perished in the camps.
Okay, thank you, David. Thank you. Vinkl, you're still here?
Yeah, I'm here, but I still have a cough and I'm kind of sick.
Still
So
have
I
a cold?
read.
Okay, so next time. Okay, Harriet, please.
Devle hat ausgestellt a paar große verständliche Augen. David stared with a pair of, it said, intelligible eyes, und zugegeben, als ich bin gerecht, and confessed or admitted that I was right. Bald nachdem hat man sich gesetzt zum Seder. Soon after, we sat down to the Seder. Dovle hat gemacht Kiddush gleich mit seinen Taten. David made Kiddush alongside his father. Hat gefragt die 4 Kashes. He asked the 4 questions. Und hat a viele euch gesagt, die zweite Teil von der Haggadah, and even said the second part of the Haggadah, gemacht zum ersten Mal, almost for the first time. Alle Jahren pflegt gleich nach dem Essen einschlafen. All years after eating, would fall asleep. Aber das Jahr hat gesagt, als was dort steht. This year, he said everything which was written. Und geendigt mit dem Lishana haba ab Yerushalayim, and ended with the saying next year in Jerusalem.
Okay.
Amen.
That's the end of the story.
Beautiful story.
Oh, his mother turns him from a socialist into
That's
a
just such a
Zionist.
great, it's such a great story.
It's
It's
lovely.
like no talking, just just grab him and put him where he belongs.
Yeah.
Where does that come from?
What?
Where does the story come from?
The story comes from the Yiddish Book Center. It's from a collection that is called Al Sinai, named by Katie Brown.
Okay.
And when was it? When were they written?
It was written probably after, it was written after World War II, because she's referring the Holocaust and she's referring the camp. So she was very active between the end of the 1920s and I think the beginning of 1960s. That's the years that she wrote. She wrote many, like humorous stories for the newspapers in England.
What was
Oh,
her
England,
name?
She
England.
was living in London. She was living in London.
Minna, what was her name? Brown?
Katie Brown. Katie Brown. Who
Wow.
knows? It probably was something else. I think that when they
Yeah.
came to England, they made it into an English
Was
name.
her first name was last name was like Borgen, or something like that. Borgen or
Something
Borgen,
like this.
yeah.
So anyway, I sent you also her, biographic.
I loved her use of English.
Yeah.
Which became part of Yiddish, actually.
I did think that was really interesting. When I know, like 2 or 3 times, there would be like a word saying, like, I don't recognize this Yiddish word. It's just English transliterated.
Transliteration, right?
Refoil is not here, but I knew that if I give him this part, he will translate. He will do it.
Translated the English.
I actually I expected to see the Yiddish in parentheses after the
You have to remember, because it was written probably in the 50s or something like this, that
most people.
readers mastered both Yiddish and already knew English.
And there were a lot of English words even scattered, like kitchen. That's not the word that's not the Yiddish word, kitchen. There were a lot of, just scattered all over through the story.
Refoil is part actor.
Just a moment. I want to say, Sarah, that, when I send the story, I try also to find, some information about the writer. And so you just joined us and we were in the middle. So
thank you.
Next week I couldn't find anything about the writer. So if you know something about Elisheva Rabinovich, please, I just couldn't find anything about her. But usually when I find, I'm sending it to you. So,
it's really helping me to follow along. I've only learned in the last 3 months, so it's very, very helpful.
Oh,
where do you learn Yiddish? Online?
Duolingo.
Oh, okay.
For you.
Okay, yes.
That's almost hopeless as far. I did the whole thing and I still could hardly understand a word.
So I actually had some good luck with Duolingo, but remember, I have no background in the Hebrew alphabet, so I think it was really helpful for that.
If you can't read it,
yeah. But the problem is that they use the Southern dialect, which I find
which we don't.
It's just impossible. I
did the old Duolingo Yiddish, but I didn't listen to it because it got on my nerves. I just couldn't. It just got on my nerves. So I muted them.
Because of the dialect, it got on your nerves?
Yeah, it's the Orthodox.
It's a Hungarian dialect from Hasidim Jews,
right,
in New York. So
that's what Duolingo does.
Yeah,
they use whatever is the real spoken, the language that's really
the vernacular,
spoken. Right? But it's really spoken. Well, I don't know what vernacular.
Well, they once introduced all the people, 3 or 4 or 5 people that actually created it, and they were all from Hasidic background.
Because they're the biggest group of people.
Right. But the ones who are creating it are from that background.
Yeah, they're not. I think they've left the Orthodox world, but
you're right.
Nevertheless, that's
but
their
they learned the whatever it is.
Yeah.
Okay, I want just a moment because
Satmar.
Daniel wrote something in the chat and I want if he can elaborate of it. You say that you once were in a Seder, in a socialist Seder. What was it like?
I was invited to the Seder. I didn't go, but I saw the paper
You didn't
afterwards.
go.
Yeah, well, I'm not very close with the Communist Party. I'm not a Marxist-Leninist. If I go there, it's to argue with them about Stalin, which, by the way, I have lots of fun doing. But essentially, as I understood it, they was sort of a spiritual Seder, or like the ethos of Judaism. But they aren't religious; they're Marxist-Leninist.
Yeah.
So it's very different than what most people would be used to.
Okay, maybe it's something like our third Seder.
Our Yiddish Seder, right?
They're very, very possible. But I thought that was so interesting because, the kid is so militant. We socialists don't do such things. And I remember he's like, I've been invited to one. I thought that was really funny.
That's cute.
Okay, nice. Okay, so next week we have another story that comes from Chile.
No.
And it's also about relationship in the family. Just how many of you are called after your grandparents?
After what?
Great
Grandparents.
grandmother.
Yes. Me.
Yeah, me too. So, and I saw that quite a lot of us. That will be the subject of next week story. But I see Ralph raised his hand. Ralph?
You're muted.
That's okay. I was just commenting that I'm named after my grandfather who died in the Holocaust.
I am after my grandmother that died in the Holocaust.
Same
The problem with me was what name to choose, because I could have been Sarah as well. So the question was, one of them was in Ghetto Warsaw and one of them was in Ghetto Lodz. What are the, who would have been able to survive? So I was called after my grandmother from Ghetto Warsaw.
But many Israelis chose not to do that. They chose just to give, names.
A lot of my friends in Israel are my age. I mean, my age.
Yeah, that generation, yes.
Yeah, my age. They are called after our grandparents because a lot of my age people didn't know their grandparents.
Right.
They didn't know. So.
Oh, you're definitely a Minna, not a Sarah.
I'm not a Sarah, no.
No, you're a Minna,
If you went
for
through
sure.
as a Sarah, may be different. You don't know.
We are laughing, but it's not funny. Yeah, it isn't funny. Anyway, that's the topic of the, relationship inside the family and, naming someone.
Oh, yeah.
After. Sorry, Beverly.
All of my children are named after family members.
Sure.
Alive and dead.
Yeah.
Right.
Alive?
Alive?
Well,
Henrietta's a socialist.
But Sephardic people named for the living grandfather.
Yes, Sephardic people are naming for the living. But
So
Ashkenazi, no.
So the grandfather knows that there's a child named for him. It is beautiful.
Yeah.
But I didn't know that my Bubby hated her daughter-in-law and didn't want her son to marry her because she had the same name.
Yes, that's a superstition.
Oh, that was,
Yeah,
that's a superstition.
Signing off.
Superstition. But the rabbis get around it.
Well,
they
like everything.
Yeah.
Well, you have to remember this is not a law. This is a custom.
Yes.
Custom, yeah.
Right. And
one rabbi
so
said
no halachic problem there.
Even a custom becomes a law if it's done for so many years.
Right.
Yeah.
Morty, were you Hasidish or something?
What?
I'm asking Morty.
Oh. Yes.
Were you Hasidish before?
No. I'm
no, but Cookie was.
I come from very Orthodox.
I am just a regular Ashkenazi. I'm a regular Ashkenazi, and I'm the black sheep in my family because I'm a little bit religious.
He's
Sorry.
learned.
Sorry.
Okay,
we all
just a moment.
ran away
Morty,
from it.
Morty is our go-to person for all kinds of halacha and religious things. He's our go-to. We ask him, he knows.
No, I didn't know anything because they didn't tell the girls anything in those. Just how to maybe bake a challah, light the candles, and have babies. That was it.
They told you how to bake baby's cookie. I don't believe it.
We all got married to get out of the house. That's the truth, unfortunately.
Yeah, I can believe you. I can believe you.
Yeah,
Any
no.
more comments about the story, about anything else?
I do have one question. So I have spent a lot of time in Marxist-Leninist archives. In the 1950s, I assume the group the boy joined is a Marxist-Leninist group, but they just say socialist. The story acts as though, Zionism and socialism are antithetical, but, the Soviet Union famously was very pro-Israel for a bit. And as I understand it, there were a lot of Jews involved in the communist movement.
Oh, for sure.
Of course. Of course.
Some of the
So
most
that's just the
important
framework of the
people in
story then, or?
But the kibbutzim were socialists. The kibbutz idea
the kibbutzim, yes.
was a
Yeah.
socialist idea. That's who came there. That's where they went, to Israel.
Yeah.
There are a couple of things that should be mentioned. The first one is that if it wasn't because of the Soviet Union, the voting in the General Assembly in November of 1947 would not have been an approval for the creation of Israel.
Yes,
it was the
you're
Soviet
right.
Union that pushed the socialist countries to vote in favor. And the second thing is that it was Czechoslovakia that helped the burgeoning state of Israel get arms to fight the invasion of the Arabs.
Yes.
It was all because Stalin thought that if Israel became a communist or socialist country, it would be part of their range of influence.
Influence,
It just went the wrong way for him.
Huh.
Yeah.
And that's more or less why I understood to be the case, because the story acts as though there's a strong dichotomy between these two positions, which I didn't understand to be true at that time.
Yeah, well, I think she wanted to emphasize the thing that now Jewish boys and girls have other things to think about. So I think that was the reason.
Wasn't socialist and communist the way you could be anti-czar at that time? I mean,
At
what else was there?
that time we are talking about the
Yes, of course. Oh, not that time, but in 1917.
Yeah, I mean, what else could you
Before
join to be anti-czar? That was
Right.
what you had available to be anti the czar, right?
No, there were also other parties in Russia
there was
available.
the White Russians, for example.
Yeah,
goes
but there
further
were
back.
other ones.
Okay,
It goes
thank
further
you.
back.
Thank you. I didn't know that.
There was a variety of it. We know now about the communist one because they won. And the history is also always about the party that won. So, but there were other parties as well.
Thank you.
Luisa?
Yeah, but I'm not sure about the timing, but the chronology of this. But there was a time when the Soviets were trying to accommodate the Jewish national or ethnic aspirations in Birobidzhan. So they were not so, I think, supportive about Jews leaving Russia. And,
yeah, but that was 30s.
In the 30s, okay.
It was in the 30s.
So they supported.
Another time.
Right. So they supported the creation of Israel, but then they turned themselves around again, and they were very much against all of that.
Other people should go to Israel, not all people.
Okay. Anyway, have a wonderful week.
Dank, Mina. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Thank you.
Danke. Schöne sister.
And hopefully we will see Agite Woch for alle. Okay. Marie, you remember?
Yeah, next time?
Probably, I'm not.
All right.
Hey, Marie, what?
Yep.
Sorry?
What, Daniel?
I was gonna ask Marie what soups are taken in that book project she's got going, because I still
Oh, nobody sent any recipes to me.
Marie, later.
So-
I will
Oh,
do it
so
later.
sorry.
Yeah, I have to announce it again. I
I'll
forgot, actually.
do it later.
Yeah.
I hope
It's
I will
been
be
a
able
hard week.
to open the meeting, and if you will be able to take it from there, okay?
It's been a
Yeah.
hard week too, Mariv. But we have
Listen,
to send a reminder. We'll send a reminder. I think it's a great project.
Okay. Minna, send me email. You know, even if you can't make it, you could give me how to open it. I think you can make
No,
me a
if I
co-host
won't be
open
able
it.
to make it, my husband will open it.
Okay. That's all.
I think
I just
I
need
will be.
I just need someone to make me co-host. That's all. Then you
Yeah,
can.
so you will be able to make it.
Okay, I'll be there.
Fantastic. Yep.
Okay. Sei mal alle gesehen.
Have a good week.
Yes.
Bye.